Some people walk through a high-stress moment with an unchanged face. Their voice stays even, their eyes steady, their movements clean, almost practiced. From the outside, it gets labeled calm, and then mistaken for pure toughness. But calm is not a single thing. The same composed expression can come from very different survival systems in the brain. Sometimes it is a mask that keeps you safe. Sometimes it is control built from constant calculation. Sometimes it is numbness after too much pain. And sometimes it is real inner peace. When chaos hits, the brain is not chasing serenity. It is chasing passage. Get you through the moment. Keep you functioning. Protect you from whatever feels most dangerous right now. So calm can be less about feeling okay and more about staying operational. The nervous system may hide emotion to preserve social safety, or build plans to reduce helplessness, or go numb to avoid more pain, or accept reality to stop wasting energy fighting what is already true. From the outside, these can look identical. Inside, the cost is completely different. The first type is the calm faker. On the surface, they look unshakable. Poker face, steady tone, even a reassuring smile for everyone else. But internally, it is a sprint. Muscles tighten, the heart speeds up, thoughts collide, and most of their mental bandwidth is spent on one command: do not let it show. In psychology, this often maps onto emotional masking or surface acting, a learned skill of performing composure to stay acceptable, stay useful, stay safe. For many people, that habit was built in environments where visible emotion brought consequences: judgment, ridicule, conflict, or abandonment. So the brain chooses presentation over release. The giveaway is the delayed crash. When the crisis ends, their body finally collects the bill. They get headaches, stomach tension, insomnia, or a sudden wave of tears that feels disconnected from any single trigger. They might answer, "I'm fine," so smoothly it sounds scripted, yet feel oddly absent inside their own words. The cost is not just exhaustion. Over time, the body carries stress on behalf of the face, and the person begins to confuse endurance with well-being and performance with genuine stability. The second type is the overthinker strategist. They look calm because surprise rarely reaches them intact. The moment trouble appears, their mind starts running simulations. If this happens, do that. If that fails, pivot here. If the worst case lands, what is the exit? Planning becomes a sedative, not because the situation is easy, but because a plan reduces helplessness. In cognitive terms, control is being manufactured through prediction, and the nervous system relaxes when it believes there is a route forward. To other people, this can look like competence. They respond fast, they generate options, they stay focused while everyone else spirals. But the calm is powered by constant computation. You see it in how they prepare too much, double-check everything, and struggle to fully downshift even when the danger is gone. Peace does not automatically register as safety in their body, so the mind keeps scanning for what could break next. The cost is a background hum of anxiety, restless sleep, and a life that is always one step ahead of itself. In relationships, they may default to solutions over presence, fixing when the moment calls for attunement. Without noticing, they can mistake preparation for living and prediction for reality. The third type is the numb survivor. Their calm feels flat. No panic, no outburst, no visible tremor. From the outside, it can look like strength, but inside, it is often absence. After enough shocks, the nervous system learns that feeling everything is too expensive, so it turns the volume down. This is not peace. It is a quiet shutdown that keeps the person functional while locking certain doors from the inside. You notice it in the way they describe painful events with an even voice, as if they are reporting someone else's life. They rarely startle at new problems because, to them, this is not new. It is just another wave. Yet the same armor that blocks fear can also block joy. They may move through days like they are watching life through glass, present in tasks but distant from meaning. The cost shows up in intimacy. When emotions are muted, connection becomes difficult, because feelings are the signals we use to orient toward people and toward ourselves. Many call this maturity because it looks controlled, but it can be prolonged fatigue wearing a respectable face. It helped them survive the worst season. If it lasts too long, it becomes a silent room they cannot easily leave. The fourth type is true calm, and it is the rarest because it does not rely on performance or constant prediction. This person can look directly at the problem, admit it is hard, and still stay soft inside. What protects them is not denial, but radical acceptance and a disciplined way of reframing stress. Acceptance here is not liking what is happening, and it is not giving up. It is ending the fight with what is already true, so energy can return to what is still workable. Reframing means they do not personalize the crisis into, "I am broken," or "life is punishing me." They treat it as a situation, not a verdict. You can feel it in the pause they take before reacting, a small pocket of space between stimulus and response. They choose priorities instead of carrying everything, and they know when to stop before the nervous system overloads. When they make mistakes, they repair without self-destruction. When fear shows up, they name it, breathe with it, and still move. Calm does not mean you never feel stress. It means you can move through stress without losing yourself. Sometimes calm is a mask, sometimes it is control, sometimes it is numbness, and sometimes it is real peace. Even the mask can carry you through a storm. But noticing your pattern is where change begins.